Hey guys, so we're finally back after a week of hiatus. I am officially back. Now, as you know, if you haven't seen my first two videos, such as my track and field, you guys could go check that out first. I'm going to be uploading the fifth video, which is titled American Horror Story Delicate, what I think about the teaser trailer. Now, we are almost there into the season of horror, and I want to flip things yet again. As we're finishing up the second half of the year, we can't wait to start jumping into the next half of the year, which is starting from August all the way up to September to December to this January. So I can't wait, you guys. Let us talk about American Horror Story Season 12, titled Delicate. Now, it is a book of the same name, Delicate Conditions, and this is the first time in American Horror Story that they're using an actual novel to write the manuscripts, which is pretty awesome. That means we'll have a cohesive story, and I think the characters will develop as they develop part of the novel like that, so it's pretty cool. So today we're gonna be watching the teaser trailer. It's called Rock and Bye. So it's pretty cool. It's a little play name of a lullaby. Already this is giving me from the just the cover without me playing anything. It's already giving me American Horror Story season 7. Not that this season was not my favorite season, but I remember the promotional teaser trailers were very similar to how I'm looking at it right now. Instead, we have all white and silver hair, so this might be a very prominent thing for this season. And the blue aural, like this aurora background, I'm really liking it. So this is gonna be very interesting. It's like a cyborg meet cult type of thing. So let's see what it's about. So this is American Horror Story Delicate. So we're gonna be rewatching the trailer in a few minutes to just pick up on certain things that I think that's very interesting about it so far. Let's continue the rest of it, and then we'll see what we're talking about. So like I said, we're gonna be rewatching it, and we're gonna dissect the video now. So I feel like there was a lot going on, but we could do this, guys. All right, let's do this right now. So we're gonna go all the way back. So like I said, the introduction of the cover reminds me of Cult, with the whole covering everybody's like literally in a circle, perfect circle. So that's very interesting. Like I said, I'm trying to figure out the prominent features of of this season, the aesthetics that they're trying to go with, because everybody's dressed in white, so it's some sort of purity going on in that group, as well as the silver hair is very prominent. Also, if not to mention, I think they said that Kim Kardashian is going to be joining the cast of American Horror Story, which at first I'm still not fully on board with that. But listen, in life you have to give people a chance even though you don't like them. So let's just see how this is. So let's look at it slowly, clip by clip. So automatically we see like they're hurling in together to create the effect of like this swirl. Yeah, this reminds me of Colt. When Colt they were doing something where they show the symbol of the Colt, which is the hexagon, right? And this one is showing something very similar. And then something reverse. It's like their hair is pulling into one area. It's like It's weird. And like I mentioned, it's playing on a lot of science. And if let's not to say, out of all the seasons that were recently seasons that I would say are my top three, American Horror Story 1984 is number two. American Horror Story season 10, which is, I believe, is my favorite season. The double feature was pretty good. Just some minor fix, but I think double feature could have made it like a A plus season. But I gave it a B plus season, so it's number one for like the recent season. Um, NYC is not really that great. I think the storyline, when it comes to like the build up, the emotional effect of the characters, due to the fact that it was focusing on a time that it was very prominent, especially throughout the AIDS epidemic and everything. So it was a very educational season, I would say, prior to when it comes to the horror aspects of things. But just by I'm seeing this like methane blue, and it's like something that's frozen in a capstone. So it's pretty interesting. And those creepy long hands. This reminds me of Apocalypse for some reason. Like these spider-like long hand, creepy crawly nails. It reminds me somewhat of Apocalypse, especially the poster. So it's very interesting. So Emma Roberts, Emma Delevingne, and Kim Kardashian are the first few casts that we know of. So Emma Roberts has now returned into at least 4 or 5 seasons, from season 3 to 4 to I think she did 6. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think she did season 6, but season 7 I think she did. So that's pretty interesting. And then they look like I said, they all hurl up to something, and it's like they're pulling their hairs out, and something, I'm not sure what it is, something in the middle is growing out of it. And then this is very prominent. Like I said, they're connecting certain seasons, some certain season elements. You see the Dark Rose. It almost looks like Rosemary's Baby, and it's also giving a lot of Apocalypse vibes. That would be pretty cool, that because of the timeline that happened in 1984, as well as season 8 Apocalypse, certain things started reoccurring, but in a different way. Because remember, the anti Christ figure could also be resurrected in different forms. So this could be a female child or a male child again, because the first person we had was Michael Langdon, which was born out of a ghost and a human. So together they made Michael Langdon. So this version, I'm playing to see how this is gonna be done. But I'm liking, see the red. They're playing the red and light blue very. The shades of color that they're picking this season is very prominent. And the basket is black. The baby carriage is black, and inside of it has like this teal cotton red, like a violet red. And the prominence of the egg falling, and scientific. This season might focus on a lot of scientific. Like Delevingne is playing, I guess, a scientist, or all three of them are playing some sort of scientist. And if you go back to the season 11, or even season 10, I would say mostly season 10 Apocalypse, as well as season 8 is Apocalypse, and season 10 is double feature. How they saw that to make the perfect specimen, right? They used the black pills to take the talent out of one person and give it to the next person. But at the same time, the aliens also made a deal with our government, right? So that's a lot of prominent things the season is hinting at so far based on this teaser trailer. And this, like something is growing out of that methane smoke. And like their eyes reminds me of season 2. which was the what was season 2 again? Asylum. Yeah, their eyes remind me of Asylum with the painted black tears. It looks like the nun. They look like cyber nuns. This is pretty insane. And then, like I said, scientific evolution has something to do with this as well. And this is what Kim Kardashian's character. She looks completely different. Like, I think sometimes you may doubt someone, but I think she might nail it and have a good character, and we just don't know. Like, for example, I remember when they decided to put Lady Gaga in it, more people were more excited, and she proved herself that she was an actress. So you never know. You know, sometimes surprise could be the biggest thing when it comes to acting, because you don't know who could act or not. You know, sometimes people surprise you. So her character is like a caretaker, and all these dolls, all these different figures look exactly like her. So this is pretty interesting. They also look like vampires, if I'm not mistaken. I know we haven't, I know we've touched upon the vampires in some form in season 11, no, season 10, as well as season 5. But we never had like a full blood, like saying like we're vampires type of stuff. Maybe this season will focus on, even though it's covering a novel, a book of the same name, but I think they will put some different twist in it. I think, believe it or not, I think this season might be the most interesting season compared to all the past seasons, because I think they're gonna try to drive this to the future. And like they mentioned, season 13 or any other season beyond that, Ryan Murphy did mention that the witches will be back in some form. That would be pretty cool that they start tying those things together, and at the end we have another Antichrist, and then the witches have to come in to like reverse that or trying to combat that this time. So I'm very interested to see what's gonna happen. But like I said, I will be giving a longer video of certain predictions I feel as if this season may have, and what other cast members that's going to join this season. But until then, guys, like I said, like and subscribe to the channel. Like I said, we're still getting back to regular schedule on my channel. Sorry for the small wait. Like I promised, we're slowly but surely coming back on the channel. So we still got a couple of weeks before the hiatus is over until I come back fully on my channel. But until then, guys, stay safe, stay blessed, and like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.